we went home for the holidays, flew home, to Chicago. We drove 2,100 miles to get back to Oregon, and camper has been packed up, lonely, for 2 months. So this week is simply devoted to regrouping ourselves, getting the camper cleaned up, organized, getting ourselves unpacked, getting food in the fridge again, getting into some sort of routine again. So if you like time lapses of people cleaning, which I do, this is the video for you. And if not, next week we are finally going to be back in a national park. So definitely stick around for that because it's going to be a good one. If you want to watch us clean, come along. We're Tim and Ann. Come along with us as we spend our weeks raising 3 kids, working and homeschooling, all while traveling this wonderful country in our Alliance Delta travel trailer. Ever since we stumbled into this lifestyle, our motto has been, when God closes a door, somewhere He opens a window. Join us this week as we get our camper back in order after 2 months in storage and prepare to hit the road.
He's trying to figure out the stairs. Axel! He's like, how do I get up here?
Axel!
Come.
Axel, come here, bud! Come on! Come on! You can do it!
Good boy!
Come on! Come on, Axel! Yeah! Oh, good job! Welcome home! Welcome home, Axel! Now he's gonna sniff every corner of the whole house. Watch out so he doesn't try to escape on us. Oh. Hi, buddy! I think he likes it.
He doesn't have a choice.
This is where you live now. He thinks this is the hotel room for tonight, probably. The family has gone to get dinner, and Axel and I are going to regroup the camper. We're gonna start getting everything figured out. So let's see what we can do before the family gets back. Okay, bye. Good talk. Bye. Okay, I watered my plant with antifreeze from the line and also covered my coffee pot and my utensils with it accidentally. So far we've only made more work, but stay tuned. Joshua tree update. It doesn't look that good, but it's a desert plant, so give it some water and fingers crossed. camper, the windows weren't like dripping water or anything. Can't really show you because it's dark. But we did use the moisture absorbing bags, and we have 6 moisture absorbing bags here. Each one holds 500 milliliters of water. So altogether we have 3,000 milliliters of water that we collected. They are all very full. Did it help? I don't know, but we did collect 3,000 milliliters of water, which I'm now going to dispose of.
Yeah. I'm walking over to the terminal right now. I'll tell you where I'm going.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. So regrouping number 1 is we're returning our rental car at the Portland airport. So I drove the truck to the airport and Tim drove the rental car, which we didn't show you, I don't think. It was a Suburban, and I have could never imagine I'd be that comfortable for 31 hours in the car. I mean, 31 plus. It was amazing. So he returned the Suburban. I'm waiting for him now to do that at the airport in the greatest cell phone parking lot at an airport ever, although I've only been at the one at Midway Airport in Chicago. So the cell phone lot is, there's a like a Taco Bell, a gas station, a coffee shop. This is brilliant. This is lovely. Lovely. I feel safe and comfortable. So I'm waiting for Tim to get done with that. So we'll have returned the car, check, and then we're going to drive back to Dundee where our camper is, and we're going to grab some groceries on the way. So then we'll have returned the car and gotten some groceries. So we're regrouping. We are getting back to normal slowly. I think the grocery order is going to be expensive. That's what's going on this morning back in Oregon. Are you happy to be reunited with your truck?
I do like my truck a lot, yes. It does take some getting used to because it is so large. I've been driving a teeny tiny minivan for the past 2 months. And even the Suburban, while that is a large vehicle, it is not the same as this truck.
No.
Just like the angles and the mirrors and everything, just knowing where you are at all times is different. So I am happy. Thank you for asking.
It's very picturesque.
Beautiful.
Very tart.
Yeah. That's fine. Is this the last thing, Em?
Yes, we're almost there. 164.86.
How do you feel about that?
I think to actually get all of our food back to what we had before, it's gonna be like $300.
Yeah, we'll do it in chunks. This will get us through a few days, though.
really regrouping. Tim has all the stuff out of the basement, cleaning it out. How do you feel about this?
Fine. This will only take a few minutes, but it's just need a dry day to do it, you know?
Gotta clean the basement while the sun shines around here.
Right, yeah, so just gotta reorganize. I mean, everything has a place, it just needs to be reorganized. So, like I said, we left in a hurry. We left in a, I don't know if the hurry is the right way to say that, but it was a mess.
It could have been better.
Yeah.
It never will be with us,
No, but yeah.
Every time we learn something.
Yeah, but this is good anyway, just to kind of reset everything. I probably, even if we put everything back the way we wanted to when we left, we probably still would be doing this. A little spring cleaning.
Spring cleaning.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so I've been going through reorganizing stuff, and I really didn't have a place for my battery charger before. I just kind of had it on the other side of the bay, kind of by the water inlet, and I didn't really like that. So I think I'm going to actually right now hang it right here, thereabouts over here on this side of the bay, to get it out of the way. Yeah, should be pretty straightforward. So I'm gonna do that right now. So side project, side quest, as Ann says. Okay, that was pretty straightforward. Only took a couple minutes to put that up. I like it. I like the position of it. The one thing I don't like about this whole thing is this door. I wish it opened the other way, but that's okay. We'll see if we like it or not. If not, I might just take the door off. We'll see. Yeah, nice out of the way. Now we gotta put everything back where it belongs and move on. I like it though. Have to show the before on the other side of the bay, but we're going to show the before on this side of the bay, which will give you a sense. You can probably extrapolate what the other side of the bay.
Okay, first of all, I've watched a lot of RV YouTube, Tim. It's dirty. There's dirt and paper towels, or sorry, gloves. But normally, this is just stuff.
Yes.
In people's campers. So
sure.
I'm gonna say, oh my God, the sun is out. What? I'm gonna say I give it a 8 out of 10 for goodness, because
goodness?
Yeah, good. But it's about to be an 11.
It's about to be an 11. Yeah.
All right, let's do it. It's not even gonna be dramatic when you take it out. There's not that much stuff. All right, let's see.
There's not that much stuff.
Okay,
no, but,
show us the pile.
Huh?
Go.
Was that
when I speed that up, you're gonna be moving really fast. Yeah. You're like, what was he doing?
Okay, this is going pretty smoothly and it goes pretty quick. We don't have that much, I mean, honestly, we don't have that much stuff in the camper, but it only goes quick because like the conditions are right. So we've got both sides of the bay cleaned out and almost everything's put away. We're letting some stuff dry out. We've got to put a few more things away, so we'll show you the after here in a second. But here's the before on my bed. Once again, we just shoved things in here as we could. Oh, Axel's going for a walk. to shove things in here, but they just like the hoses don't go back to the right shape because it was cold and wet out. And so now we had time to stretch them all out and get them in the right spots. So more organizing. Okay, so just as I said, it wasn't raining, it didn't rain, it started pouring on us, and so we're finishing up the cleaning up the garage bay area here on another day where it is currently not raining, but you never know. So we basically finished up. I think last thing I said was about installing the battery charger here, which was needed to get it up out of the way, but you can see it, you know, it's still full, but looks better, cleaner, more organized. So feeling happy about that. It was in a state when we left, so that's done. And then coming over here to the other side, this side looks spectacular. And here we go, look at that. Got a nice clean freshwater bin here. That's where I keep all my freshwater stuff. My Bayer pump back there, and then this is generally where the wheel chocks and these blocks go, stabilizing blocks. And so cleaned out, plenty of space back here. I like to keep this area open just in case I need to get back behind these panels. It's ready to go. Easier to access all the water and everything back here too when this is open. So that's the way I like to do it. So there it is, that piece done. And the last piece was the bed of the truck, and you know, there's stuff back here, so it's never going to be perfect, but it is definitely cleaner, more organized. Stuff is put away better. This is where I keep all the electrical and setup stuff. So our power cord goes back here in our surge protector when we're not using it. Got our generator back here. I have my black water supplies back here as well. The black water hose, there's a tube underneath the RV that goes in, but then all the other supplies, black water flush hose there, that all goes back here. Keep it out of the way, keep it away from the freshwater stuff. And then we've a couple other bins and propane and gasoline for the generator back here. So much cleaner, much more organized, pretty much ready for the next few months, I think. We've had issues running power in this trailer specifically, not in our last one, but this one doesn't like running on the generator, specifically the GFCI outlets. And so did a little research, contacted the generator company Furman, and they suggested a neutral ground bonding plug into the generator, which I think kind of tricks the electrical system that everything's grounded. And so all I had to do was basically put this plug in, and then I wanted to do this when we were on full hookups so that I could run a test before we actually needed it. And so ran the test, plugged the generator, or started the generator up, plugged it in, and everything was working fine. Now, normally this isn't really a big problem because GFCI outlets, like there's only so many of them, but basically half of the outlets, maybe more, are GFCI outlets in our camper. So it was a real problem. We were trying, like our T-Mobile internet is plugged into GFCI outlets. All of our kitchen appliances, like making coffee, and all the outlets in the kids' room. So like charging batteries and charging stuff was a problem. So we were basically plugging everything into our bedroom. We had coffee brewing next to the bed, which like was lovely, but also counter space was at a premium then. We did all this when we were in Glacier. We don't really boondock all that often, but I would like to do it more than we do. So having this now just makes it easier for when we do go off grid a little bit. So yeah, so did that. I was very, very happy that it worked. Yeah, it's great.
Some other regrouping tasks that we failed at so far is we went to town and we had winterizing fluid to return at Walmart, which we forgot to bring, and we had stuff to drop off at Goodwill, which we also forgot to bring. So
classic.
Tim's doing better than I am, I guess, with your tasks.
Well, I'm the one that forgot to return the antifreeze, so
I've just been doing a lot of laundry to regroup.
That's par for the course for us. We basically carry around returns in our truck,
all the time,
camper, wherever,
yeah,
for months. So
all right, let's change a water filter. Now let's install a water filter because we have not been using one.
Once again, same thing, same reason we changed our fresh water hose. We had a water filter. It wasn't that old, but it sat in the basement of our camper wet for 2 months, and so new one.
Water filter. All right, well, let's do it.
Supposed to run these through water, not connected, for they say a minute, but basically you just do it until the charcoal stops coming out. You can tell pretty quickly.
Okay. Oh yeah, yucky.
I'll let that run a little bit, but not too much, because you can tell it's already clear. Okay, I feel like that's good enough. I feel like we could round up to a minute there. There you go. Okay, so that's done. That's done now. I will say, for anyone who's looking to camp or have an RV and you don't have a Y splitter on your water, I would say it's a must-have.
Okay.
When we first started camping a year and a half ago, we did not have it. So anytime I needed to get water out here or use the black tank flush, if we were like packing up, getting ready to go, I'd have to turn off the water into the camper, which was a problem because Anne would have been like cleaning up inside, doing dishes or whatever. So this we got fairly early on, and I would say it's, at this point a necessity for us. So there you go. I'm doing well on my checklist. How about you?
The most important family member who needs to regroup now that we are back in the camper is Mr. Axel, who is learning how to be a camper dog. He is settling in with his 3 roommates in the camper. He is learning the actual intended purpose of walks. What else, Axel? How are you doing in the camper? Well, pretty good. So he fortunately is not destructive. He's not trying to like chew on her stuff. And he's not even trying to chew on his stuff. He has a bone he likes to chew on, but he's got some squeaky toys and stuff, and he just squeaks them happily, not trying to destroy anything. So that's good. So we haven't lost any stuff to him. The last dog, we did lose some clothing items and one phone charger that got eaten in half. So that's good. We're outside on this walk right now because we got the zoomies in the camper just now, and Tim is trying to conduct a business meeting, and I've got a German Shepherd running around like a crazy dog. So now we're trying to walk off a little bit of energy this morning as he adjusts to the camper dog life. Also getting trained to walk. You want to hear a funny story? So this camper in our RV park in Dundee here behind me, that one, can you see it? Does it look familiar? I am going to record the funny story inside because that dog is learning how to walk nicely, and it can be distracting to walk him and talk at the same time. So I'm going to record the story in here because this story deserves to live in the vlog because it's a good one. So we got here to Oregon and we saw that other Alliance Delta bunkhouse travel trailer at the campground. It is literally the camper that we walked through in Illinois when we bought this camper. We said, this is a floor plan that we want to look at. He said, well, we have one here. Someone bought it yesterday and it's going into the shop to get cleaned up for them, but you can walk through it. We'll let you walk through and look at the camper. So we walked through the camper. We were like, yes, we like this camper. We want to buy the camper. And General RV brought in this camper from one of their other locations for us because that camper that we toured had already been sold. So we got here to Oregon and that camper is the camper that we went through. We know this because of their Illinois plates and their General RV, the campers from General RV, and their temp plate expired 2 or 3 days before ours did. So we never were able to connect with them on this. And they're like, hey, we've been in your camper. But small world, right? Kind of weird. Give us a thumbs up if you think it's time for us to go somewhere again.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
We have been on and off at this RV park since before Halloween.
Yeah.
It is time to move on. It's gotten out of hand. We've been in Oregon. Oregon's lovely. We've been here too long.
We have one more night in Oregon.
Oh gosh. Today, we are finally packing up and moving on. Do we remember how to pack up?
I mean, I hitched up on Sunday, Saturday.
And traveled 25 feet.
Well, around the RV resort.
We're gonna see if we remember how to pack up. We are getting out of this park. We are moving on. Finally.
Yep.
I know what you thought. We were never open window travel was never traveling again.
It was open window stationary.
Stationary. We live in this camper, just freezing our tushies off in Oregon forever. No, that's not it.
No.
Come along. Okay, we're finally moving. We're going somewhere. Tim is outside making the final preparations for the outside of the camper, and I'm in here trying to remember where we stow everything for driveway day. So come with me. Yeah. Okay. So come with me and we're going to go through the checklist together. How's that sound? Oh, and the dog is very concerned and upset about what's happening and confused. Okay, so we've got kid room. We got the picture off the wall. We got the ladder up on the bed. We've got the broom and the books, all this on the kid's bed for moving. In here, We've moved the couch, the dog crate, 2 dehumidifiers, space heater, all these things into the slide out, which we're going to put in here in a second. Yeah, kid computers in here. Everything is closed up. Good, good. So no computers are like falling on the ground. Okay, we got our little bin of office supplies. Needs to get tucked in. In the kitchen, I have my air fryer and trash can and a bottle of water tucked in here because we're gonna need that tonight where we're going. And then in the sink, I got my drying rack, plant. Look, plant half survived being left for 2 months. My utensils and my coffee pot and dog bowl. So all that's in the sink. And then there's Tim out there. And then in the bathroom, we put all of our soaps in the trash can so that nothing's flying around. And then just fix our towels here since we're in here. And then make sure that everyone's toothbrush is put away and the doors are all closed, and that's all good. And we don't have a shower door to check in this camper, and make sure that our vent is closed and happy up here. And then our room is really nice because we have no slides. So we do have a spot where we can kind of throw stuff if need be. So this is our clean laundry that we just grabbed from the dryer. I'm gonna secure our door. Don't know if I can do it one-handed though. And secure our door here. There we go. And everything in here pretty much gets to stay. So we've just got our bed. Sometimes we throw like computer or anything that needs to stay safe, we throw in here. That's good to go. So I think that's everything. Axel, you ready for drive day? He's ready. He's a camper dog. Say, let's do it, Mom. Yeah, that was let's do it. All right, good boy. It's happening. We got the door shut. We're really leaving. You don't really get to record that satisfying thud you get with a fifth wheel. We made it. Drive day number 1. Check. Nothing
yeah, it wasn't bad.
Nothing broke in the camper. We packed it all up. We packed it all up appropriately. We did it.
Yeah. Oh,
Axel's here.
Enough.
We are spending the night.
Hey. No.
We are spending the night at a casino.
Axel.
That's a first for us. But it has this little RV park. So we have electric and everything. Good morning from still the casino parking lot. See Tim packing up back there? Today we are finally heading into California. Woohoo! Yay! Hoping for a little drier environment, warmer temperatures, scenic sights. It's gonna be good. Very excited. So we got a 4-hour drive today to get to our camping spot in California. So we're getting all packed up at the casino parking lot, which was lovely. Walking the dog a little bit. Alright, come along.
Hello. We are traveling from Oregon to Northern California today to go to the Redwoods. And we have stopped at a pull-off for lunch on the Oregon coast. We're taking the...
Some might call it a Rocky Point.
Yeah, Rocky Point View, right? Is that what it's called?
Something.
Yeah.
Viewpoint.
So we're taking Highway 101 down the coast into Northern California. It's been a lovely day. We slept at a casino parking lot in Florence, Oregon last night, and we've been driving for a couple hours today. We have a couple hours left. We're almost to California. And yeah, this is where we stopped for lunch today. Not too bad.
No.
There you go. How's your drive day?
Excellent. We've seen a lot of cranberries.
Oh yeah, cranberry bogs.
We drove through Oregon cranberry country. Seen a lot of cows, sheep, beautiful coastline.
There you go. Okay, we'll have lunch and keep going. Take you along. California, guys. Paused.
Closing.
Progress paused.
Yes.
We're getting state inspection.
For
They're looking for
something.
vermin. We'll tell you about it more in a minute. Okay, we have stopped at a Walmart. Hey Axel, cut it out, please. We stopped at a Walmart. We're gonna get a few groceries before heading to the campground. We're about 20 minutes away from the campground, but we did have to make a pit stop at the agricultural check heading into California. They handed us some literature. They were looking for, because we're from the Midwest, Illinois, I think Michigan, Wisconsin, those areas, they're looking for gypsy moths and spotted lanternflies. And so they had to do a check of our trailer, just the outside, and make sure we weren't carrying some unwanted visitors. So we passed the check. It's good for a long time, I guess, but kind of expected that. I'd watched some videos of other RVers coming into California from Oregon, going to the Redwoods, and they said they stopped. They got stopped as well, so wasn't too big of a surprise. But we passed, and now we're fueling up and getting to our campsite.
So at long last, we finally made it to sunny California. Come back next week and we finally get back into a national park.